It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Welcome, everybody, to the Bead Places live party.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
We're here with Becky Bokern, and she is going to be showing you how to make a super fun bauble knot necklace or wrap bracelet. It's up to you. Hello.
We just flipped on you.
So let us know in chat where you're watching from. And yeah, if you're new to us, we are the Bead Place. We are a brick and mortar bead store in the St. Louis area, and we're also an online retailer and wholesaler. We are here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central for our live party. We are streaming on Facebook and YouTube right now. And yeah, anybody else?
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video. If you're watching on Facebook, heart it. And wherever you're watching, share it, Spirit Fingers, with all of your beading friends, beading buddies. Yes.
Yeah. So who's excited to check out this really cool new technique?
I am.
I am too. So we have actually done this project before many years ago. But we are loving the way that Becky has revamped it. So we are going to have Becky show you her tips and tricks because she has kind of mastered this project. She's done it many different ways. And so she's going to show you just how to do it.
It's the reboot.
The reboot. The remix.
Remix to
Back reboot.
All righty. So cool. Everybody's watching from all over. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Who we got?
All kinds of fun people.
Deanna. Oh, my husband is watching and he says, yeah, I'm not going to say what you said. Hi, Eric. Hi. Yeah, you can all read what Eric Bokern put. That's my husband. Karen. Hi, Karen.
I agree, Eric. No.
And
So let us know in chat if you
Becca.
have been watching Becky's Beading with Becky streams that she's been doing with us. You may have seen her last week. Was it last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What did we do last week? Valentine's Day
That's
special. 2 weeks ago for her paper beads stream. If you missed that, you can definitely check it out because it is. Oh, you've got it. We'll give you a sneak peek of the paper beads that she made once we switch to hand cam. And before that, we saw Becky's tips and tricks for the temperature project.
Yes.
So we're having like a little mini series here with Becky. And Becky actually has some super fun, exciting stuff that she's working on aside from the Bead Place.
Yes.
So did you want to take a moment to just kind of talk about that for a sec and then we can switch over and
so in addition to beading and yarning, I'm also a mixed media artist. And I am a designer for a company called PM Artist Studio. Woo-hoo. And I have a stencil or two coming out tomorrow. Would you like a very quick sneak peek?
There we go. I do. I want to see.
Okay. Very quickly. Boop. Boop.
So we're going to link that in chat.
Boop.
Hurry, screenshot it.
They're interactive. If you use one, it's cool. If you use the other, it's cool. But if you use both, so cool.
Mariah says, show it, girl. Cool. So we just linked PM Artist Studio in chat. And then, she says they're in the shop now.
Oh, well, then
hang on, though. Use code BeckyFan10.
Yeah, if you use BeckyFan10, BECKYFAN, the number 10, you will save 10% site-wide.
And I am going to actually go over there and send a direct link to it. I didn't realize they were up. I think they're supposed to officially launch tomorrow.
Yeah.
So awesome. First look, guys.
Yeah, so one is a zig and one is a zag.
Cool,
Alex
cool.
is zooming in on me. There we go.
Nice.
And then if you use the zig and the zag together, you get a cool zigzag.
Hey-o.
Oh, yeah.
Mariah, can you link those if you're still with us in chat? Because I don't see them yet. But otherwise, I'll keep digging. But if Mariah, if you link them, I would appreciate that.
It'll be available at pmartiststudio.com. Becky Fan 10 will save you 10% off site wide.
Oh, that's weird. She says I have to be a mod. Sorry about that. Do you want to send me a message? I can hop over it. Otherwise, we'll switch to hand cam and add a link as soon as we can. Alrighty. Detail cam.
Detail cam.
Hold on one sec. Well, okay.
I'm excited to show you all my new necklace I just made.
Sorry, guys. Give me just 1 second, because we are not switching over like we should. Oh, it's because we're not on OBS. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to running things.
I'm dancing
with our new setup. Okay. Sorry.
I just got a haircut. See, isn't it cute? Yeah. Somebody's texting
We
me.
did it. Cool.
Yeah.
We're there.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, hello. Got you on the
All
hand
right.
cam.
Let us know in chat. Make sure that you can hear us okay, because normally Alex does this, and I would love it if you guys could let me know.
Becky, mixed media extraordinaire. Well, thanks,
Congrats.
Terry.
Awesome.
We miss ya. Oh, that's what Jenny said. Coral. Ooh, love that purple. What purple are you talking about?
Probably
Coral.
your print.
Oh, yeah. Purple's my favorite
Oh,
color.
here we go. New arrival.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can see it better up close here, but anyway, yeah.
There they are. I found them. Okay, so I'm gonna link that in chat.
Cool.
And you can just go on and tell them about Baubleknot.
Okay, so Baubleknot necklace was originated I don't know, at least 10 years ago. It was a while ago, and it was really pretty. And we still have kits for that in the web store, don't we?
We do.
Yep, Baubleknot necklace, and it's crystals here and there, and but I had to put all the colors in it. So this is what I did with all the colors. The one I'm wearing right now, here's this one. Isn't that fun? I like all the colors.
Mariah said, "Did y'all post in Makers?" No, I did not post the stream in Makers. But
I
Becky,
posted a link for it a couple days ago.
if you would share the stream to Makers, that would be awesome. We
Yeah.
would love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this one I made a long time ago. I wear this one all the time. I love it. So you can do this several ways. With a lot of my projects, there's no rules. You know that. So instead of seeing the knot, I put a large hole bead right there and just covered up the knot.
Clever.
To close the necklace. Or if you wanted to wear it as a wrap bracelet, you could tie a lobster clasp to one end, and then the other end put a couple inches of chain so it's adjustable and it'll fit around your wrist. And we're going to do that tonight.
Terry says purple power.
Purple power. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness I make stuff better than I sing. Anyway, we're having fun though. So I'm gonna make one of these, and I think Abby's gonna make one of these too.
Yeah.
And then a little bit later, I'll show you how to attach the clasp.
So let's talk about the materials that we are recommending for the project tonight.
Sure.
I saw you were heading for the S-Lon. So.
Yeah. So this is my little box. I like to alter cigar boxes.
Isn't she talented?
Yeah. So this is my collection of S-Lon. We have even more colors than this in the web shop. I don't have quite all of them. That is beadplace.net, where you can get S-Lon. Abby, tell them about S-Lon.
Yeah, so S-Lon is a fabulous synthetic bead cord. It is like a synthetic knotting silk. What's great about it being synthetic is that it is abrasion resistant. I am linking our S-Lon cord in the chat. So you can get a spool of S-Lon and it'll last you forever. So it has 77 yards per spool. It is approximately 0.5 millimeters. So it's as big as your finest stretch cord. It is a 3-ply cord. So technically you could unply it. However, it is a bonded multi-filament nylon. So it's designed to stay together. So it's going to fit through the majority of your seed beads. It'll even fit through size 11 seed beads. We recommend anything with about a 0.8 millimeter hole or bigger. And we have tons and tons of colors. Now we are doing a free crystal strand with every $50 purchase tonight, and it is a jumbo crystal strand. So with every $50 purchase or more, you will get a crystal strand. And then any purchase tonight of any of the materials that we're using or showing in the stream tonight will receive an additional free gift. And it's just a fun little random surprise.
Yeah. Cool.
So who in chat has worked with Eslon before? Let us know. It's great for micro macrame, great for knotting, and great for projects that you just want to tie the clasp to. But it works for anything. So
I like it.
yeah.
So let's play a little game.
Okay.
What what color Eslon should I use in the necklace I'm going to create tonight?
Ooh, it's like a choose your own adventure. I like this.
Let's pick 3, and then we can pick from those 3. What other color should we pick, Abby?
Either pink or blue, or turquoise. I don't know.
Well, I just did turquoise.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's.
I know I had your turquoise on my mind.
Yeah. So let's vote. Purple, blue, green. Kind of looks yellow, but it's like a chartreuse. I can't say that word. Chartreuse green. So green, blue, purple. Let's see it in chat. Pink, blue, purple.
Since there's sometimes a delay
Or purple
on the device you're watching on and your internet strength, we're going to give you guys a minute to vote. So Karen Yates Water says, I love it for knotting. I like to use 2 strands, different colors, adds interest. Yes, definitely. Sue Lady says, I've used it in Kumihimo. Yes, it is the #1 cord that we recommend for Kumihimo. Green,
blue, purple. Green, blue, purple.
Oh, it's like a toss-up. Let's see. We'll give you guys a few more minutes to vote. So blue, purple, or green. We've got blue, purple, green. Let's see. Purple, green, blue, green, purple, green. Sounds like purple and green are. Sounds like purple's the winner.
Okay, I was gonna say let's take blue out of the mix. Which one's the winner?
I think purple.
Okay.
Yeah. Rosalinda says I've used it for crochet bracelets. Awesome. Let's see. You guys are really talkative tonight. I love that. I also use for macrame seed bead bracelets. Very cool. Becca says one of each. Yes, that's fun.
And you can. I've made them with 1 strand of each before. It turns out really cool.
Definitely.
So for this project, we're going to use 3 strands of your wingspan long of Eslon. So hold it in your right hand and stretch it out all the way across to your left hand and cut 3 of those.
I'm going to switch to both cam for just a second, just so you can show them what you're talking about.
Oh. That much.
Yeah, so her other arm is stretched out.
That 3 times.
All right. Oh, wrong one.
So while I'm cutting my string, why don't you tell them about the beads we're going to be using tonight?
Sure, totally. So Eslon is great, like we said, because not only is it strong, but it's also a fine cord. So it works really well through crystals, seed beads, check glass, anything with a teeny tiny hole. So a lot of the beads that Becky used on her necklaces that she's shown you are from our luxury check glass bead mix. And so I'm going to set this on top of your necklace.
It's very luxurious. It's not
going to break any beads. So I'll just kind of give you guys a second to just ooh and ah over these beads. And I am going to link those in chat. We do these check glass bead mixes in 2 different size quantity packs. selections, choices. What am I trying to say? Options. There we go.
Choices.
Choices. So I am going to link that in chat. And there are so many fun beads in there. It's not just your regular old like drukes or fire polish. There's a lot of really cool table cut beads in there, all different sizes. There's pressed beads, there's flowers, all kinds of really cool beads. So you can get a pack of 20 miscellaneous beads, or you can get a pack of 100 miscellaneous beads. And we take care in choosing very, very fun ones. Thank you. And then also another fun thing that you can do for this project is you can use crystals. I'm going to scooch this over to the chair. If you wouldn't mind, Becky, I don't know if it would be easy for you to do, but if you could slide this tray sideways onto your workstation real quick, just so they can get a peek at the new
Real quick, I was going to say about 6 inches in or so.
Oh, we're not on.
Oh, are we down here?
Yep.
Okay. About 6 inches into your cord or so, just tie a simple overhand knot, and not really messy like I just did. There you go. And that's the start of your project.
Awesome. So you were holding all 3 strands together as one when you did that?
Yes.
Cool. So Becky,
look at those.
So I am linking our new jumbo crystal strands. And Becky, I don't know if it would be easier to swivel the tripod to show the colors or to move the tray. But look at these jumbo crystal mixes. And guys, I just linked those in chat. We're unfortunately losing a lot of the saturation. These colors are so, so gorgeous. Now, Becky is picking up something that we just added to the site right before we came on tonight.
I haven't even seen these yet.
I didn't have it in my little prepared link list. And I am going to go to our site right now, and I'm going to link those. So this is our crystal party mix.
Party mix.
These are standard length strands. And what's really, really cool about these is that it is a complete random mix. So if you love the idea of the random mix of check glass, but you want to bling it up a little bit, this is for you.
Bling, bling. Oh, look at that heart.
So there are all different shapes, sizes, and colors of, most of them are faceted crystal. There are some glass beads, and I even saw a little druzy round on one of them, but most of them are crystals. So
look at that one.
They are approximately 16-inch strands. There is no bead count that we can give you on these just because each strand is completely different, but it is a standard full-length strand. So you get a lot of variety with these beads. And then the other ones that we linked just a second ago, these are jumbo length strands. And so what that means is they are longer than the standard length strand. The standard length strand is a 16-inch strand, approximately between 15 and 16 inch. But the multicolor rounds here, the 6 millimeters, they are, I believe, over 20 inches of beads. So there's a lot of beads there. There's way more beads than what you would need for this project.
Size matters.
So you could definitely make a matching bracelet to go with it. You could make BFF sets for you and your friends.
Oh, let's do that, Abby.
That sounds fun. Although I do want to show a variety of.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Becky, what do you want to work with tonight? Are you working with the check mix?
I can work with the luxurious mix that we had.
Okay. Did you come prepared, or do you want me to give you the tray?
Yeah.
The tray? Okay.
Yeah, let's do the tray.
You got it. Oh, there's one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. Jenny, our wonderful staff member Jenny, who is actually going to be featured in a stream coming up the end of February. Jenny suggested that the project would be awesome with the Jumbo Ghana Love beads. So did you want to just kind of show these off real quick while I find the link for those? I thought that was a fantastic idea. So these are between 6 and 8 millimeter. Most of them are around 8 millimeter beads. And they're a variety of colors and they are they're considered African trade beads. They're actually made in the Czech Republic, which is where a lot of trade beads actually are made. And then they are traded through Ghana and Nigeria using traditional Ghanaian African trade bead methods. So those, in my opinion, would be perfect for like a casual look. And I just linked those in the chat.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I love these.
I thought that was a great idea that Jenny had.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're ready. Let me scoot your camera down just a bit so that we're back in the tape lines. And sorry if I'm making you a little nauseous, guys. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, well, we're good. Yes, everybody is saying how beautiful they are, gorgeous, sparkly, oohs and ahs. Awesome.
Okay. So I am going to choose a couple colors of seed beads here. These are size 6 seed beads. Because to make this necklace, you have 3 strands. You put a bead or 2 on each, and then you tie a knot. So to prevent from getting like overwhelmed by like a bunch of, I don't know, cool beads. That sounds horrible. I put some size 6 seed beads like right there.
Well, it just gives you some visual balance.
It's variety.
That way
Yeah.
it's not too clunky.
Yeah.
Your eye can rest on the bigger bead.
Yeah. So I'm just picking out a couple colors there. Anybody have any requests? What colors seed bead should I use? I'm looking for 3.
Yeah. What are your favorite colors to go with?
Purple cord, and you can see the little beads here.
Yeah. Jenny says those African beads would be so cute with jeans. Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely. I think let's just do it at random, right? Like maybe just pick a few.
Yeah.
Golden beads. Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Okay. How fun would that be, the Picasso?
Ooh, yeah, definitely. And guys, depending on your selections, you can make a really glitzy necklace. You could use big beads and space your knots apart farther or closer together. You can get a completely different look depending on the shapes that you choose.
Cool.
Mardi Gras colors, hot pink and green. Carrie says, is that a gunmetal? Nice.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Terry says, close your eyes to pick the beads.
Oh, boy.
Terry says, I was just thinking Picasso.
Yeah, we
you
got
know
some.
What, Becky? I don't know that I'm going to be able to make a necklace tonight with this. Maybe I'll try. We'll see how I'm able to kind of answer questions in the comments.
Yeah,
While you're making the project.
So just looking at my palette of beads here, I chose like a chartreuse green color, the frosted lavender color, and some Picasso beads. Abby, you want to explain what Picasso beads are?
Sure. So Picasso is a finish on a glass bead that kind of makes it really kind of splotchy and unique. Each one's different. A lot of times it's like an aged finish, and depending what color it's going on, the Picasso finish is going to look different. Like a different color or a different kind of transparency level, just depending on the base color.
Yeah. So when you first start your project, it's going to seem really clumsy because your S-line cord is so long. But what I like to do to help it sit better, why is that one so much longer than the other ones, is I just get my ends right here so I can see them all. Something like that. And then let's just have fun. I'm going to put this one on there. Got some Millefiori. That's a fun word to say, huh? Where's the hole? Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I can't find the hole. This bead doesn't have a hole, you guys. Holy cow. Okay. Anyway. We'll use this one. This one's really cool too. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a seed bead for the other strand. And after I put the bead on the strand, I just drop that strand so I know not to pick it up again.
Becky, would you mind if we moved this tray over here or somewhere where you can still see it? But I just want them to have a clear view of what you're doing.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
because it's a little dark. And then maybe we'll just move this down just a hair.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay. Then on my last strand, that fell off. Give me a minute to get adjusted, people.
It's a little easier for you guys at home because you're not navigating around cords and
There we go.
tripods and camera gear everywhere.
Okie dokie. Yeah, if you guys saw this setup, you'd laugh. It's pretty cool.
Some of you locals have probably seen it. Takes a while to pack up. So one thing that I just wanted to say real quick is that you notice that Becky's able to string these beads right on the Eslon cord. It's stiff enough that you can use it without a needle. So that's how I like to work with it. If you want to soften it a little bit, you can just kind of rub it against your fingernail or the end of a card, and it'll be soft and silky. But I like to leave it a little stiff until I'm done working with it, or until I'm done working with that exact section at least. And that allows me to kind of use the end like a needle, but it will go through the big eye needle if you decide that you want to use a needle.
Yeah. So I have one bead on each of my strands of Eslon. And this is where your creativity comes into play. On this necklace, I leave my sections, I don't know, a little bit closer together, maybe an inch or so. But then on this one, my sections are a little bit longer. Section meaning like from knot to knot. And the original Baubleknot, the sections were, I don't know, 2-3 inches. They were pretty big.
Yeah.
So whatever you want. They don't even have to be the same size. So.
Ooh, that's fun to like switch it up.
Yeah.
Really
so you got your beads on there. I'm just going to wrap it around my finger and tie a simple overhand knot. And the cool thing about working with 3 strands of Eslon at a time is that if you tie your knot, I don't like the way it sits, or, I don't like where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't like pull it tight right away, you can pick it open and like redo what you're doing.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I like how it looks. So I'm going to just give it a little tug. And that's that. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to keep doing that.
So Sherry says, I pre-stretch my Eslon and it curls less. That's a good idea.
Huh. Yeah, that is a good idea. Good idea. Good idea. I never thought about that.
That's so interesting how everybody likes to work with it differently, because I love that it retains a little bit of its memory and it's kind of stiff. I like that while I'm working with it because I can predict where it's going to go. But it might drive you guys crazy. So it's kind of one of those things where you'll just need to experiment with it and find what works best for you.
Yeah. There's that one. And after I get the bead on the Eslon, I like to just set them down usually just to get out of my way. And you know what? On this one, we're going to put 2 little seed beads. Or sometimes, let's put a seed bead here.
So Sue asked, Becky, do the knots all have to be done in the same way or the same direction?
No. Do what you like.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Deanna says, can you get the Eslon at Joann's or Michael's? I don't know if you can or not, but we would certainly love it if you would support us at the Bead Place. If you are unable to find it locally, we are a store that carries a ton of Eslon bead cord in lots of beautiful colors. And I am going to link that in chat for you right now.
So I made my knot and I just have my finger there and I kind of just hold the knot at the base right there while I pull this, tight, just so it kind of stays in one place.
Pamela says, what's the purpose of the seed beads?
Just decoration, just some variation. Just you don't have to use seed beads if you don't want to. You could use spacers. You could use whatever you like. You can use just the check glass or just crystals or whatever you'd want to use.
We talked a little bit earlier about how if you're using a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, that the seed beads kind of give your eye a little bit of a rest. So visually, they allow your eye to kind of settle on the more kind of unique beads. And it just kind of gives your eye a little bit of a break since the design kind of bunches together at the knots in a fun way.
Yeah.
So Sherry says also you can coat the ends with a bit of crazy glue to make it like needles. That's a great idea too. Yeah. Hi, Lenny's Moose Got Loose. Welcome to the stream.
Wow. It's a fun name. I love it.
Jenny says, I dip my ends in fray check to stip, and then when doing kumihimo and using smaller beads, works like a needle and a big help. This project wouldn't need that though. Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but you can definitely string the Eslon through a big eye needle if that's easier.
Mm-hmm.
So Motorcraft says, I miss what size of Eslon is being used. Motorcrafts, we are using Eslon bead cord. So it's their cord product rather than the thread product. So I'm gonna just kind of talk a little bit about Eslon real quick for those of you that weren't here when we talked about it earlier. This particular Eslon comes in 77-yard spools, and it is a multi-filament bonded nylon. And this is a 3-ply, and it is 0.5 millimeter. So it's a good, thick enough cord that you can string it directly through a bead. You don't necessarily need a needle, but you can use a needle if you'd like. It is thin enough or fine enough that it'll go through a size 11 seed bead if that's what you want to work with.
Yeah.
And we've got a ton of colors available at beadplace.net. And then keep in mind, guys, with every $50 or more purchase at beadplace.net tonight, you will receive a free crystal strand, like one of the ones that we showed you tonight. And then with any purchase at beadplace.net, you receive a surprise mystery gift.
Yeah. So I'll show how I knot it one more section, and then do you want to show the crystals again, Abby?
Sure, definitely.
After you get to a certain point, this project is just kind of repetitious. I don't want to bore you while these pretty beads are sitting over here.
Robin says even nail polish. That's a great idea too.
My cords are tied up. I made up that song just now.
That was beautiful.
I know.
That's the second time you've sung tonight, I think.
I know, at least the second time.
Hearts in chat for Becky and her wonderful singing performance, as well as her wonderful beading performance.
On the way here, I was listening to some really interesting music, and I gave Abby a sampling of that.
That's true. You did sing before we started.
I did. I'm just full of songs tonight.
So Sue says, I am a symmetrical kind of gal. This necklace would get me out of my box. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, but keep in mind, you can use this design to create symmetrical projects as well. I actually want to grab the original Baubleknot that we did many moons ago. Actually, do you mind if I just set this over here?
Sure.
Okay, that way you still have access to it if you need.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do symmetrical beads, uniform shapes. Becky, did you want me to switch to like double view? And then that way I can show them up here while they're watching you as well. Okay.
Double view.
Look at me. I did it. So if you are wanting something that's a little bit more uniform, we do have these fantastic crystal jumbo strands. And I know they're not going to want to focus beautifully, but at least you can see the colors. This is our Icy Roads. Or no, this is Ice and Snow. And actually, I'm going to link that real quick. Give me just a second, guys.
You can still call it Icy Roads if you want to.
I will. I'll call it that because I'll forget that I changed it to Ice and Snow. Or Snow and Ice or something.
And if anybody has any questions while we're doing this, just shout it out.
Okay, so then, so I just linked these in chat. This one is blush. And these are jumbo strands, extra long strands. And guys, these are a lot more bright and vibrant and saturated in real life. I think this one's called Frosted Flowers. And then this one was Ocean Waves. Gorgeous.
I was going to name the next one Ocean.
Oh, well, the next one is Lagoon.
Oh, well, that makes sense too.
Yeah. So this is Lagoon.
Lagoon.
And then after that, we've got Lucky Green. And guys, these are rounds. A lot of times these crystals come in just like the rondelle shape, which is like a squashed bead, like a squashed round. But these are actual rounds. This I tried to name Crystal Candy Corn, but Jenny wouldn't let me. No, I'm just kidding. And Becca earlier said that it looks like candy corn.
Yeah.
But this one is Sunny Days.
Now I'm thinking of the Sesame Street song.
Sunny Days. Oh, no, I'm singing. And this one is Fire and Ice.
Ice, ice, baby. We'll call this one the musical episode.
Alrighty. Let me scroll back up in the comments and see where we left off.
That's a fun bead. Check that
So
out.
Sherry says keep a straight pin. Oh, let me get back to Becky here. Sherry says keep a straight pin to put into knots and shake them loose. That's a great idea. Or even some knotting tweezers, like a bent nose tweezers.
Yep.
If you struggle to place your knots where you want them to be, a straight or a bent nose tweezers or knotting tweezers would be great.
Yep.
Carrie says we can all sing happy birthday to Becky. Yeah, Becky's got a birthday this week. Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Everybody say happy birthday to Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Sherry says happy birthday, Becky.
Thank you. My birthday's a big deal. I'm one of those people that like takes up the whole month, and February is the shortest month. So, you know, I think I just kind of have to take up the whole month, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you get an extra day this month or this year,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
So Karen says, I love the blush and lagoon strands. The party strand is fun. I bought two. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think the blush is my favorite, and then lagoon is my second favorite, which is surprising because Lucky Green would normally be like my favorite, but the lagoon is really, really pretty.
Moving the same.
Robin says, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Sue says, love the yellow. Yes. Carrie says, it's looking so good, Becky.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, Robin says, the yellow is happy. Karen says, happy birthday, Becky. Wishing you many more. Kathy says, happy birthday. And Kim says, happy birthday, Becky.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
So Karen was saying that she bought two of the party strands. If you're just joining us, I just kind of want to steal Becky's spotlight for just a second and show the party strands off on her hand cam.
I love those.
This is a fun mixture of mostly crystals, and I am going to link that in the chat as well because they are super fun. And then keep in mind, guys, that you can use almost the exact beads that Becky's using. Well, kind of. You can use the same mix that Becky's using because we do have our check glass mix available. And Becky, when you get to a stopping point with your beads, if you would grab the tray while I am linking these in chat for everybody.
Yeah, so these are on our website in what, 2 different size bags?
Yes, 20s and 100s.
Get 20 of them or 100. For this project, I usually use approximately 50, but I mean, it depends on what you want to put with it. You can really glam it up and use a bunch of these, or you can just use a few, whatever you want to do. I like a bunch. More is better.
And as Becky was saying earlier, you can really change the look of your project based on how close you put the knots together, like what your knot spacing is like. That'll really determine what your necklace looks like.
And your bead selection.
Yeah. Right.
Almost all the projects that you'll see me do, they're all very customizable. I like a lot of choices. I like this and that. I like everything.
Terry says, celebrate. Becky, happy birthday. TTYL had to leave. Bye, Terry.
Bye, Terry.
Kathy says, happy birthday, Becky. We share a day. Well, happy birthday, Kathy.
Happy birthday to you too, Kathy.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
Very cool.
Where's the hole in this one?
Somewhere.
Yeah. Abby, I found a Millefiori without a hole in it.
What?
I know.
Unreal.
That's the first one I grabbed tonight.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
right there.
what? There's a hole in it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
I'm going to throw him back in the mix.
Yeah. I just couldn't find the hole.
Alrighty. So Becky talked a little bit earlier about how you can finish this project off in a couple of different ways. One of the ways that she is going to talk to you a little bit more about in just a few minutes is by finishing it off with a lobster clasp and a chain. I like choosing lobster clasps and chain to finish my projects if I want to be able to wear it as both a necklace and a bracelet, because then that way you don't have to kind of determine the length of your necklace based on the size of your bracelet, if that makes sense. So I am going to show a couple of our favorite chain options for these necklaces. And then I'm going to link those exact chains in chat. Actually, I'll let you show it. Thank you. Actually, would you mind showing them your finished necklace and how it's done through a bead while I pull up the chain?
Yep.
Thank you.
So this necklace, I just used a large hole bead right here. I tied a knot and put a drop of glue on it. I like to use Eve
6,000.
6,000. I almost said 500. E6000. I put a drop of glue on there and I cut my end short and then just boop, slid the large hole bead over it while it was still wet, and it dried in there, and that's that. And it does help if you say boop when you put it on there.
It holds stronger.
It does.
Sound effects really affect the finished product.
Definitely. So you can do that. Or like Abby was saying, if you wanted to make it adjustable lengths, you can wear it as a wrap bracelet and not have to worry about size. You could put a chain on the end of it, a couple inches of chain, and make it adjustable. Here's a couple of our chains.
So we're showing you two of our favorite chains here. We have our Flossy Mossy Chain 28, which is the bigger one. And then the smaller one is my favorite one, just because it's lightweight. Doesn't tickle the back of my neck. The other one is, what did you call that one, Becky? Mega Fargo?
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
I like to make up names.
Yep.
Who knows where they come from?
So Motorcraft says, I went to the 6mm faceted bead link. There are 9 picks, but only 8 listed in the select menu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should only have 8 colors. There could be 9 pictures, maybe just because the first one is like a preview photo, but I am going to check on that right now. So thank you for commenting that. So Becky, you are ready to get back to it, and I will check on that right now.
How are we doing on time? You want me to continue making my necklace, or do you want me to
we've
show them
got
the
about
clasp?
10 minutes left, so let's maybe do clasp and then we can do
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. So, you want to cut me off a little bit of chain, please?
Why, sure. Which one you want to use?
Bright silver.
Okay, you want Flossy Mossy or Mega Fargo?
Flossy Mossy.
Okie dokie.
Although Mega Fargo is fun to say too. Who knows where these names come from?
There you go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm gonna work on the other end. Can you untie this little knot right there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a knot in one of my tails.
Yep.
Okay,
Can't
so I'm
have
gonna
a
work on
knot
this
in
end.
your tail.
No. So we're gonna put a lobster clasp on one end and a little bit of chain on the other end. So I'm putting all 3 strands of my Eslon through the hole of this lobster.
Do you need a jump ring?
Um,
Or are you going to be able to get it through? Sometimes after a while,
Yeah.
the thread will start to get soft, which makes it a little difficult to poke it all through.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Okay, good deal.
I think I'm gonna make it.
When in doubt, you can use a jump ring. And this cord is thick enough that you don't really have to worry much about it slipping through your jump ring if your jump ring isn't
Yeah,
super, super tight.
there
1,
we
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there should just be 8 colors. That last one that we're showing, like the mixed strand, that is a different product. So I'm going to link the party mix in chat because I think that might be the 9th one. And then the 9 photos that you see on the 6mm crystal strand post or product, that 9th picture is just like the cover picture, but there should just be 8 colors.
Okay, so I lied. I need a jump ring.
Okay, do you want to do the chain end first while I get you a jump ring? Okay.
Yes. Yes. The chain has started to fray, and I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do. Okay, so I am going to snip my ends evenly about, I don't know, 3-4 inches out. There we go. Throw away the tails. Don't throw away the tails.
Do you want me to hook it on there for you while you're showing that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be lovely. Yes, over here. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to put all of my 3 ends of Eslon through the last link of the chain and slide it up to my first knot there. And just do another overhand knot right there. And you can tie a couple knots if you want to. I only do 1, and I usually put a drop of the E6000 on there also.
And guys, I linked that E6000 in chat a little bit earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and link it now as well. A lot of times people are hesitant to purchase E6000 because it's kind of one of those it's kind of one of those glues where once you open it, if you don't seal it properly, like right on time, it will dry up. But we sell the mini tubes of E6000, which are fabulous because they don't seem to dry up as quickly. Because it's like a smaller surface area on the inside. Oh, I put it over there for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then B, you know, you've used it all by the time it would dry up. Robin says, do you guys carry the swivel lobster clasps? They are so easy for bracelets. Yes, we do. I'm going to see if I can find those right now. I don't have those pulled up and prepared, but I'm going to see if I can find them for you. Otherwise, feel free to send us a message. And we can get you hooked up.
And same thing on this end. Just put your jump ring and your lobster. You can use just a lobster if you want to, but my eyes are getting old and I can't see to put all those 3 strings through the lobster. So I just put a jump ring on there. Actually, Abby put a jump ring on there. Thank you, Abby.
And Becky, do you want to do my famous hand motion to show them? Because it looks like you've got some new jewelry makers in chat. So
yeah.
you just kind of want to show them real quick the motion that you would use to open.
Yeah, so a jump ring is round and it has an opening in it.
If you can bring your hand down just a little bit. There you go.
So you never open it this way. You always open it this way.
Good job.
Never that way.
We don't break eggs when we open jump rings.
Oh, that's a good one.
We twist them open sideways.
Yes.
That way when you go to close it, it's closed exactly in the same position it was when you opened it. It's a lot easier to close that gap. And hopefully there's no gap in the first place. Robin, I'm so sorry. I can't pull them up right now. But feel free to send us a message and we'd be happy to point you in the right direction. Motorcraft says, what is the name of the yellow, white, and orange strand? That is Sunny Days. And hopefully, depending on the device that you're looking on, if you click the name of the color, it'll change the picture that you're seeing to that color. That way you can see what color it is.
There you go. And then just put a little drop of glue right there, and that'll make it a lot sturdier. Then I'm going to take this off. This is the bracelet I made a couple weeks ago with the
paper beads.
Paper beads. Yeah. Can you believe those are paper? I used some of my gel prints to make those.
Yeah, Becky is a gel print artist, and we actually announced earlier this evening that Becky has some stencils launching on pmartiststudio.com. Tomorrow is the official launch day, but the owner of the company was in chat earlier this evening and said they launched now.
Yeah.
So I just linked that in chat, and then you can actually use code BeckyFan10.
BECKYFAN, the number 10.
Yep, and that'll get you a special treat discount off of your purchase at pmartiststudio.com.
10% off side wide.
Select items, right?
Most
items.
Most.
Good deal.
Yeah.
And then if you are shopping our website, you are watching the Bead Place. That's us. If you are shopping our website, oh yeah, Becky's showing her wonderful prints that she made with her new stencils. So if you are shopping beadplace.net, I'm going to drop a link in chat right now to our newest products that we just posted. So a lot of the items that we're looking at tonight, you will receive a free strand of crystals with any $50 purchase. And then with any purchase, you'll receive a surprise mystery gift tonight.
There we go.
So
that's perfect. It's going to reach my chain over here.
Fantastic.
So look at that.
Estella says, congratulations, Becky. What a great way to celebrate your birthday.
Hi, Estella.
Isn't that cool, Estella, that it launches on her birthday? And then we're actually having like a little fun party day tomorrow morning.
We are. I'm going to teach my coworkers how to gel plate because they wanted to have fun too.
Yeah. So Carrie says, that's so exciting. Congratulations, Becky.
Thanks.
Isn't that a gorgeous bracelet that she just made out of the beautiful check glass mix, and she's added some crystals and seed beads. So this is the exact same technique that Becky was showing you on the purple cord that she was making tonight, just through the magic of television.
Yeah.
she half finished one before the stream. But it's the exact same technique, same products.
Different colors.
Yeah, just different color Eslan cord.
Isn't that crazy how the color can like make it look so different?
Yeah.
There's aqua, there's magenta, and there's purple.
Yep. And
so
then
fun.
Different textures and beads even.
You can even make it like dressy, like to wear it to prom if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Get the color of Eslan to match your dress, and then do like just white crystals or like school colors or something if you wanted to. You can make it really dressy. Or just really funky like I like to do.
I'm going to see if I can find, oh, here's the original Baubleknot.
Oh, Abby's getting the original one.
The fancy one.
Yeah, that one's fancy. So, and if you wanted to, you could put a charm on the end of your little couple inches of chain. Or you could put a charm anywhere in your necklace. whatever you want to do.
Do you want to show them this one?
Yeah, so this is the original one. Isn't that pretty?
So if you use all the same bead and space your knots apart like super far, you get this kind of cool cascading look that almost looks like raindrops, kind of.
Yeah.
So you can really get a different look depending on the beads that you choose, the textures, and the placement. But yeah, it can be really dressy or super casual. Jenny earlier was talking about how the Ghana Jumbo Love beads would be super fun with jeans. So I'm going to have Becky kind of show you those again real quick, and I'm going to link those in case anybody wants to check those out. But I think this is one of those projects that can kind of suit anybody.
If you make one, put it in our Facebook group. I'm going to see it.
Yes. I'm so glad you brought that up because I was going to mention that we have a
Facebook
Facebook
is
group, and I forgot.
Bead Place Facebook group.
Yep. If you just search on Facebook for The Bead Place, it should pop up, but you can tell the difference between our page and our group because the group says Facebook group afterwards.
Yeah.
To make it super easy.
Yeah, I want to see what you make.
And then not only is tomorrow Becky's birthday and our fun little play day, but also tomorrow is open studio or open group, open tables at our store. So if you're within traveling distance to our store, which is in the St. Louis area, we would love to see you tomorrow at our tables. Open tables start at 1:30. Sherry says, I hope to see your play. Yeah. I think we'll definitely be posting some pictures in the Facebook group.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Abby said, what are you going to do for your birthday? I said, I don't know. Let's have some fun. And she's like, well, what do you want to do? I said, I want to show you guys how to gel plate. It's so fun. So that's what we're doing.
Becca says, very excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kim says, so many possibilities. Very pretty. Yes. Sherry says, ooh, love the sparkle. Robin says, I love it with the toggle. Yes. Yeah. And that just goes to show how versatile this project is because each of the projects that Becky has shown on the table there have different clasps on them. The purple one has a no clasp method where she just kind of tied a knot and then slid a bead over it. The middle one has the lobster clasp and chain, which she demonstrated moments ago. And then the bottom one was tied just with an overhand knot and glue to a toggle. Oh, Jenny, that's a great point. So Jenny says this would be a great way to use up your bead soup. Definitely.
Yeah.
Or even if you are not sure if the check mix is going to be the way to go and you want to try a 20 pack instead of a 50 pack, maybe you have some loose beads at home but not enough to do the project, you can supplement this project either with your seed beads like what Becky was showing earlier, or with just bits and baubles from bead soup. So it's a fun way to mix and match.
Yeah.
So Pamela says, Becky, how long did you make the one you just put on?
The aqua one, it is, I'd say maybe 36 inches total. This aqua one.
Yeah, that looks about between 32 and 36. But with the extender chain, probably at full extension, it's 36.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to go to face cam and I'll put it on so you can see how it lays?
Yeah, let's go to duo cam. Is that what we're calling it?
Sure. So here's the one that I had made, and I just put the clasp on with the chain.
Yeah.
Sitting right there.
Yeah, and you can make these long enough to do wraps. You can do shorter necklaces. They're fun with whatever look you want to make them. Susan says, thanks for your time tonight, gals. Fun project and great beads.
I like to wear a couple of minute time.
Thanks. I think that Becky brings the party to the bead table.
For
Robin
sure.
says they all look so different yet similar. Fantastic. Sue says, love your hair, Becky.
Oh, thank you.
I do too. It's super cute. Let's see. Sherry says, I made a seed bead loop with a decorative button. That's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Speaking of seed bead loops and buttons, our next free workshop So we just had our last free workshop this past Saturday. We do a free workshop in the store every last Saturday of the month between 1 and 3. But our next free workshop is a Super Duo wrap bracelet that features a button and a loop. So if you're local to us, we would love to see you. Let's see.
We had our workshop last weekend. It was super cool.
It was.
We had so much fun.
Full house. Thank you to those of you that came. And thanks for your patience to those of you that had to wait for seating. Robin says, I've been collecting beads for 25 plus years. You think that I wouldn't need any more? Oh, well, you can always need more beads. I think, so a friend of mine, I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Thornton from Allegory Gallery, once said that collecting beads and making jewelry are two separate hobbies, and you shouldn't confuse the two.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
When it comes to something that makes you happy, like a hobby like this, I think the word need is irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly. Karen says, thanks for the inspiration. My wheels are turning. Jenny says, dynamic duo cam. Oh, I like that.
Dynamic duo.
Robin says, the pictures were wonderful. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you so much. A great show and great class, says Sherry. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Karen says, Robin, you can never have too many beads.
No.
And Robin says, so true. Yep. I think we all can kind of agree on that.
Yep.
Well, let's switch back to this. Look at us. We did it.
We did it.
Is there anything that we need to say? I don't think so. We'll see you. Oh, we didn't open monthly fun pack, and we are so over on time. So do you guys want to tune in next week to do monthly fun pack, open and review? Are you available next week?
Probably.
Okay. Well, why don't we just do like a full make stuff with monthly fun pack next week? And we'll just kind of push off. Yeah. That's perfect.
Welcome.
What do you guys think? Let us know in chat. Do you want to see full monthly fun pack next week? We kind of ran out of time tonight to do unboxing, and we'll just
we'll take our time and have fun with it next week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same time, same place. Be there.
Yeah. So we will be streaming next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Keep in mind, if you make a purchase of $50 or more at beadplace.net tonight, you will receive a free crystal strand, one of the ones that we showed tonight. If you make any purchase at beadplace.net, you will receive a mystery fun gift. And Becky's stencils launch now.
Yeah, officially tomorrow morning, but you can get them now.
Yeah, it's supposed to launch tomorrow, but they're up now. Remember to use Becky Fan 10, code Becky Fan 10. And we're on Facecam now. Remember to use Becky Fan 10 at pmartiststudio.com. And they have an awesome Facebook group over there too if you're interested in gel printing.
Yep.
I always want to call it gel plating, but it's gel plate printing.
Yeah.
And that is
makers of mixed media art/artists.
Yes.
You have to answer a couple questions to get in, but they're super simple. I promise.
I got in, and I'm not good with tests.
So
All right. Thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.